1928, and America was drunk on optimism. From the jazz clubs of Harlem to the trading floors of Wall Street, there was a feeling that the party would never end. Stock prices were defying gravity, decoupling from reality entirely. It was an era where your barber, your taxi driver, and your shoeshine boy all had a hot tip that couldn't lose. The Federal Reserve saw the warning sign, but the music was too loud and the champagne was too cold. Nobody wanted to be the one to turn on the lights and tell the world that the money wasn't real. By the start of 1929, the smart money was already quietly leaving the room. The steel mills were slowing down, car sales were plummeting, and the real economy was beginning to rot from the inside out. But on Wall Street, the delusion continued. Bankers and brokers kept pumping the market with cheap debt, convincing the public to borrow money they didn't have, to buy stocks that were effectively worthless. The entire financial system had become a soap bubble, beautiful, shimmering, and terrifyingly fragile. All it needed was a single pin. Then it happened. October 24th, 1929. Black Thursday. The market didn't just fall. It evaporated. Panic swept through the floor of the New York Stock Exchange like a wildfire. Traders were screaming, clawing at each other to sell. But there were no buyers. The ticker tape machines fell hours behind because they couldn't print the losses fast enough. Outside, a massive crowd gathered on the steps of Federal Hall, watching their fortunes disappear in real time. By the closing bell, billions of dollars had vanished into thin air. The party was over. So the crash wasn't just numbers on a board. It was families losing their homes. It was a silence that fell over the factories. The Roaring Twenties were dead, replaced by the hollow stare of the Great Depression. In the Midwest, the sky turned black as the soil itself blew away. America had gone from the richest nation on earth to a land of breadlines and broken promises. The money was gone, and hope was fading fast. It took a world war and a decade of rebuilding to climb out of the hole. But the scars of 1929 never truly healed. They just faded into history books. We told ourselves we learned our lesson. We created regulations, safeguards, and safety nets. But human nature doesn't change. Greed, fear, and the belief that this time is different are timeless. The Great Depression isn't just a story about the past. It is a mirror for the future. And if we look closely enough, we might just see our own reflection